Okay. For archival purposes, we are streaming today at 1080p. It is a 6000 bitrate according to OBS, 30 frames, and it is currently 1:49 AM on Thursday the 7th of September, 2023. And this is pretty much immediately after our last session. But instead of just taking a 2-minute break to go and pee, I decided to have a sandwich because I forgot to have dinner. And I realized how hungry I was. Oh, pardon me. So yeah. Now. Had a bit of a think about it. And I think because we've just emptied our inventory, maybe we're just going to go over and do this Mantis thing and then come back. And then once we come back, we can sort of see what's happening, you know? Your piloting's ready to rank up. We'll be able to pilot better classes of ships soon. Boost pack training's there to expend less fuel. Can we get these yet? Oh, I can get the tier 2 in them. Interesting. I thought I had to spend a certain amount of... How many points do I need to spend? Oh, 2 more. Okay, so it would tell me how many more I need to spend in each tier. 1 more point. 1 more point. Okay. Because I've got 4 here. I've got 5 here, actually. Yeah, I've got 5. So, ship has 20% increased shield capacity. Your cargo holds have 10% more capacity. Ship's top speed is increased. Energy ship weapons have 10% increased damage and cost 15% less to use in targeting mode. Okay. So payloads is you have way better cargo hold. Okay. Engine systems. Boost lasts longer, cooldown shorter. When boosting, all enemies disengage the player and can only reacquire them as a target after the player stops boosting. I thought that was a thing that they teach in the tutorial that you kind of have to do anyway. Can't do any of these. Still haven't done geology, which I do also want to do. I haven't done any gun upgrades yet. Also haven't done theft either. Okay. Weightlifting, increased total carrying capacity by 25. I think of all things, unlock an enemy ship's reduced. Target lock ships fire at you slower. Okay. I think... Because, like, that's all your customizations and shit. Could do gastronomy. Craft specialty food and drinks. And research additional recipes. You know what? Let's do that. I know it's not what you would have expected me to pick. But let's do that. Then I can start researching more stuff. Sounds good. Okay. So Vlad, you're just hanging out here for a while?
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo. Jaw the words another time then.
Hey.
Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles?
I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence.
Right.
Regardless of how I present myself, I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship.
Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about you.
If that is truly the case, why do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings?
Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience. I'm certain they're unsure if they
Excluded.
even wish to be approached at all. Give them time, Andrasia. They'll come around.
You're not allowed
I
inside.
promise.
You can stay outside with the hillbillies. Actually, that's something else that I wanted to do before we head off. I want to... what's she got? Particle beams, energy weapon systems. So I'm thinking, because he's got EM weapon systems, which I don't think I use. What if I unassign him, and then we put Andrasia on, and she can be in the frontier as well. You go on to the frontier. Go for walks now, yeah?
Yes.
We'll go on trips and adventures together. Are you
Yeah,
following me
what
right
is
now? Okay, good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Anyway, sorry about that, Vlad.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was doing the tallies work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run.
Yeah. I've got some survey data for
Let's
you,
deal.
I think. No, I don't. Never mind. Pretty crazy powers, though, hey?
Stretches the mind to the far ends. Not sure neat is the word. Heart-stopping might be closer to the mark.
Maybe if I work on it. I mean, I'm just making light of the situation.
Won't put the faults to you there. When you're outside all-known understanding of how things work, best to keep smiling.
That's fair.
Anyway, we'll be with you as we all figure what this means. Artifacts sure keep being a showboat of surprises.
Indeed they do. Okay.
Raise the thoughts with you later.
Too easy, bud. Okay, so... let's zoot back to our ship. Looks kind of like Mars. We'll zoot back to our ship. Oh no, I think that was the mining place that we started on, maybe.
All crew accounted for.
Vector?
We're ready to depart.
Vector? I'm gonna check the research station real quick while I am here. He's still here. Ah, good. Andrea's with us. Excellent. I gotta go upstairs.
What is it?
Nothing? You don't know. Okay. Research terminal.
Something bothering you, Andrasia?
Yes, actually.
Probably the same shit she's been talking about every time you ask her that.
You have quite the talent for reading people's
Food.
mood from afar.
Comes with the
What do we got?
territory, I suppose.
We got a little bit of
Just
cheese.
share your troubles.
Oh, wait. Stop. This is what we have the other fucking suit for. Alright, no inventory while I'm in that little random animation. That's alright. This one. The lab outfit.
Presence.
Because I am a
Regardless of how
librarian.
I present myself, I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship.
Okay, what do we got?
Honestly, I think you're being
this
a bit
too.
paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to
Because I
say
moved all the
about you.
resources. No, resources aren't
That is
food.
truly
A
the
food?
case.
Hmm,
Why
I don't know.
do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings?
And then this
Having
one.
someone from House Varun among us is a
don't
new
really have-
experience. I'm certain they're unsure if you even
Okay,
wish to
well,
be
whatever.
approached at all. Give them time, Andrasia. They'll come around. I promise.
Carbonara, chicken masala. That's spelt weird. Latkes. Okay. Sure. New food, new food. Hey, you got upstairs. Proud of you. Go back.
I can't believe I get to stand near you.
Yep.
Breathing the same.
Yeah, that's it, bud. Yep. Enjoy yourself.
I've got to have
Okay, I do want to check. Yes, alright, good.
every molecule.
Let's take off and get the fuck out of here.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here.
That's what I said. That poor bastard's getting cooked. We should probably warn people and tell them to get off the pad. That crackle of explosions is always just, I tell you what, I had the old setup.
Locked in.
The old setup, playing this, I would have had that microphone crackling sound just repeatedly, and it would have probably worried me a lot too. Kurtz. No, not Kurtz. Denebola. Oh, it's too far. Okay. Then let's set a course. I guess. Oh, it's so close to being appropriate. You haven't? Yeah, I know I haven't. Don't even. Okay. Where can I go up to then? Hold on. Set course. What? Is that not? What is that not? Can I not just... Huh. Okay, I guess I can't. Let's jump to... Lantana. Nope, didn't work still. Hold on, I'm confused. Okay, so hold on. We'll do this. And then we'll jump to... Lantana, it's a level 30 system. That's a bit worrisome. Oop, there we go. Frame shift drive, charging. Oh yeah. Probably should have bought some
Switching
laser
over to
rounds.
standard engines.
Oh well. Oh, that's a lot of asteroids. Hello. How you doing, asteroids? I'm just going to do a quick scan of the planet. Whoop. Look, it has a lot of shit. What's this? Iron. Wilder. Nickel. Copper. Interesting. Fluorine. Okay. Good to know. But it is not where we are staying.
You know what, Robin? Okay, that's because we
Hello?
did jump past it.
Hey,
Robin, can you go 5 minutes without interrupting me? Maybe if you listen to me every once in a while, I wouldn't have to interrupt you.
you guys okay? I'm still here if you two actually want directions.
Yes, yes we do. I am so sorry about this. Some of us get a little testy when we're in the wrong. In the wrong, my ass. They're gonna say it's ahead of us. You watch. Well, we'll just see about that, won't we?
Where are you going? I have no idea.
Oh, great. Thanks for nothing, pal.
Sorry, I don't know where you're asking to go.
That's no way to treat a stranger. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Thanks for your help. Make your way.
I don't know. Oh, bye. Hey, I got a level up. There's that level up we said we were going to get very soon. Carry weight. Or... maybe we go with, thank you for that. Thank you for Borderlands 3 sale. That's good. Pretty sure I've got Do Not Disturb on, but don't worry. Apparently Borderlands 3 is on sale. There you go. Good news, everybody. Good news, everyone. Pretty sure I already own Borderlands 3. Anyway. Maybe we'll go more cargo, just so I can be even more of a hoarder. Sounds good. Alright. Can I mine stuff? You can mine stuff. Interesting. Slow down! Okay. Well, we got it, whatever it was. Now, where is our quest marker? So I like that. I like that you can mine asteroids. That's very nice. Frame shift drive. Charging. I'm going to say it every time. Every time I remember to. Sometimes I might forget, but I'm gonna say it every time. I think I'm gonna get it as a sound alert.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
The Nebula 1B.
Need anything. Your clothes cleaned, your boots polished, your mirror shined.
I don't believe so, bud. But I appreciate it, I guess. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a big gas giant. That's cool. It's massive. Oh, there's a fucking even bigger one over there. That's sick. It's Nebula 1A. Alright. Nope, just out of that menu altogether. There we go. Industrial Outpost or... Secret Outpost. Secret Outpost. Lead. Iron. Wilder. Copper. Uranium. Beaver. Okay. Ag is what? Silver? AG? Silver? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, let's head to the Secret Outpost, eh? Let's check it out. I should probably
Touching down.
make sure I've got an okay weapon equipped. Explore the lair of the Mantis. Cool mountains over there. Okay. So, I gotta remember I've got that power. Got the suppressed E on at the moment. No rounds for the solstice. Do have the sword. No rounds for the AA either. I see. Okay. Come on then. Let's get out of here.
I wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
They already...
Get the hell out now. 3.
This is detected, not danger. Come on.
Threat detected. Warning. Damage received.
Get him, Vasco.
Do not attempt combat with us. You will not survive.
That's a grenade.
consider this victory cause for celebration.
They could have. I'm not going to pick up normal weapons.
Hello.
Unless it's something that I don't recognize. Padded hat. Alright, I'll take that. Bags, okay. Calibrated Grendel's even, I'm just like, meh. If it's advanced, I'll definitely be grabbing it. Estus already, and a posture check. Oh my god, Saint. You spoil me. I feel like we've only just begun, because we have modified Calibrated Grendel. Ah, but Estus. Delicious. Oh, I gotta adjust my little cushion I've got behind me so that I don't go shrimping too much, you know? Okay, so ammo, beautiful. Welcome back, Saint. Modified, calibrated, old earth pistol. Ah, okay. Gummy bugs. Grenades and mines. Alright, so there was some shit here, which is good. Good little stash over there in the corner. Alright, Vasco, protect the ship. That's a fucking big landing pad by the looks of it. This place big. This big place. Big place. You're a big landing pad. I am. I do need to exercise a bit more. Then I'll be an appropriately sized landing pad. My LPMI, not BMI, my LPMI, my landing pad mass index, will be a bit better. Have a little bit less Estus, to be honest. My Estus is less coffee, and it's pretty great. Pirates. Pirates and or demons. Bang! I'm terrible shot. Oh wait, this fires 2 rounds at once. I feel dumb. There's someone else nearby too, I feel. There he is. Hey bud, what happens if I do this? Whoosh. Ah, that is pretty crazy. He had so much stuff that I wanted. Oh, they're level 30, that's not good. Well, shit. Hold on. Hello? That's a grenade!
You're done.
Ah, I thought I could stand on the roof. No! I'm going this way. I'm gonna run up around here. Eh. Get me on the rock. Come on, boost pack. Yeah! Come on, a little bit more. Ah. I'm disappointed in you. Thought we had something special. Average Eon user? I don't know, man. I'm only using this because I ran out of ammo for the solstice. Bang. Fuck you, level 30. Ow. Ow, cut me out. Stop that. Ow. Hold on, where's my grenades? Grenades? Frag grenades. Oh, I've got heaps. I've got heaps of them. Let's favorite them. We'll make him, yeah. That'll work. Have a grenade. Enjoy. Oh fuck, they're like out in the wilderness out there shooting at me. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Shut up, Sarah. You're alive. You're fine. Did that even get close to him? Yeah, it did. Calibrated Equinox. I'll probably give that to Sarah. Sarah! Credits, Laz, Equinox. What? Now? Yeah, there's dudes behind that rock, right? You gave in and just bought the 28k rifle in the city, then stocked up on 12k worth of ammo. Turns out 11mm is expensive and very rare. Okay. Well, Sarah, I need to trade stuff with you, so I hope that you want to trade stuff.
Now that we have a moment.
No, okay.
I wanted to ask how you're feeling.
Bleeding.
After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
Oh, okay. She's off. I'm still talking at you. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. No. Come back and finish this conversation we were having.
Show me what you've got.
Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Yes. Yes, we were talking. No? Don't want to talk anymore? This is weird. Can you not? Do you blink? Can you blink? Please blink. Are you a demon? I don't like this. I haven't blinked either and my eyes are starting to hurt. Ooh, floaty thing over the hill at the back. I blinked. Okay. I don't think I can get out of this conversation. I think I'm stuck. Sarah. Hello? Mom. Well, there you go. There's the first forced to load the save because of a bug. But I do love a good bug. As long as I don't have to go back too far, we're cool. No, I went back a little bit further than I thought, but that's alright.
Please
Bang!
I attempted an informal.
He's still counting. I shot him like 4 times.
Satisfied with the result.
Okay, go. There's a ship landing out there.
Exterior plate
Okay, we go after the ship.
damaged.
Did you get him? Oh, you blew up the thing. That's why. Okay. Chunks apple, calibrated Grendel. Let's grab all this shit. As we did before. Okay. I want to see what that ship... I don't think that ship landed before. I don't think that was out here last time. How far is it? It's not that far. Not that far. We can come back to this little base that's here. From the other angle. Probably have a better run of it. Is this the same planet that we were scanning on before? Where we came for the thing? I don't think it is. But there's little floaty dudes on it again. And they seem fun. Hey, there's a 20 times for fitness. Are we any closer? Yeah, we're a quarter of the way there. Gonna keep on running. So is it a good rifle? What type of rifle is it? What's it called? This 28,000 credit rifle. Ooh, we're getting there. We're over halfway. I hope it's not settlers. I hope it's someone I could shoot. Steal their ship. Technically I could shoot settlers as well, but that's not the point. Come on. Oh, there it is. It's in the clearing. Hold on. That's not where I wanted to go. I don't know why I keep thinking it's down there. Who are they? There's a bunch of them together. Where are they? They are pirates. Excellent. Grenades. I need my grenades back. Because like, that didn't actually update. Fuck, there's so many of them all together. This is perfect for grenades. Got a bunch of them in one. Yeah, exploding. Nope, that was too close. Ship landing site discovered. Get on board. Go, 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 go. Did they leave it unlocked? That'd be nice. Yeah, they did. Alarms. They know they've been breached. Kill the crew or leave the ship. Yeah. Oh. Nope. Okay. What? G'day. How you doing? My head. It just bounced back in my face. Close the door real quick. Yeah, welcome to the party, Stacy. Reloading. Heads up! Grenade in the bridge. He has a cool outfit. I like that.
Sure they had something we can use. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Yeah, sure, but not right now, yeah? Busy. Stuff. Why is it considered stealing? It's pirates. Don't even stealing me. Ooh. What? If you're gonna have a go at me for stealing and you're just standing on their shit. Maroon Heretic Writings. Oh. A contraband, is it? Okay. What else we got? What's around? Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna tidy things up a smidge. Alright. You guys don't mind, right? You guys don't mind? You're all good. You can just, ask you guys to just wait downstairs, yeah? Captain, my captain. You can just come back this way as well. We'll just chuck you down, yeah? Cargo. Tantalum and titanium. Not really stealing. I really don't feel like it's stealing. It's pirates. Captain's locker credits. Shoddy shells. Stuff. Things. Lovely, lovely. This is a bridge. It's their boarding thing. It's a pretty small ship, to be honest. And this is your get off section. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Stealing from pirates sounds about as dumb as stealing... Stealing from pirates sounds about as dumb as stealing from pirates, because nothing sounds dumber than stealing from pirates, as you cannot steal from pirates. Not unless you are a pirate, I suppose. Pirates could steal from pirates. But then... it's all fair game, you know? Ooh, this cockpit's different. You have commandeered a new ship. If you land on a planet or grab jump to another star system, this ship will become your home ship. Any quest objects or passengers in your previous home ship will be transferred to your new home ship. Okay. I think this is worth more than whatever loot those dudes have on them outside. Because what I'll do is I'll take off. You have a new home ship. Your previous home ship has been added to your fleet. To retrieve ships in your fleet that you have left behind, go to a ship services technician at any major city and ask to view the ships that you own. From there, you can cycle through the ships in your fleet and make home ship. And select make home ship to retrieve it. Hell yeah! New ship. New ship, new ship. Yeah. I'm gonna land immediately
Achieving
because I'm
orbit
still
now.
doing stuff there, but...
What did you need?
Alright,
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food.
Huh?
If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
What?
I hate talking on this infernal thing too much. Just come on over.
Okay. That's weird.
Docking cycle complete. Have my attention.
Actually, before we board, just gonna do a cheeky save. Hey, how's everybody settling in? Huh?
Yes, infallible one?
What's Grandma want?
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
I understand.
Something you need?
No. Hello, Grandma? That's not steel. Alright. Why is she not wearing pants? Grandma? Hello? Huh. Huh? Hello, Grandma. Ooh, spaghetti. Bunch of spaghetti. Does look like she's been cooking. Milk. I mean, none of this is steel. First word I heard, sworn I heard someone sniffling too. Some bread? Jam? Chicken masala. Demons? Chicken masala? Okay. Not you coughing, is it? Head packs. Okay. Grandma? Anywhere else to go in here? There's no, like, note or anything? 'Cause there's that door there. Where's the one to talk with Andrea now? Activities, talk with Andrea. What do you mean? Why? No. Putting your pants on the table, that's deep. Laying everything out on the table. There's no, like, secret air vent in here or anything? Grandma didn't want to talk. What was the food she gave me? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. I fucking walked around that ladder too. Multiple times. Okay, this goes all the way to the top apparently. Oh, this is big. This ship's fancy. Captain's locker, nothing in it. Cargo. Is this all just take? What the fuck? Why? Yeah, I'm gonna take it all. I'll clean her out.
To discuss with you.
I don't care, Sarah.
You've got something for me?
No. Oh my god. System error. Hey, you. Hello. Hey, Grandma.
Well, hello. Was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My, oh my, so formal. It is a particular pleasure to meet you, my good sir. I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was younger, but it's still a treat. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. Positively livid. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered.
Okay, sure. What's the strangest thing you've encountered?
I invited this one fellow over for a meal, like yourself. So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists.
Wow.
He said in space, no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed.
You would think so. Oh, there was pants downstairs? I find that space tends to attract eccentric personalities.
Don't you know it? So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons, and whatnot. It makes my head spin just thinking of it.
Yeah, here you go. Do you need anything? Have 1,000.
Well, aren't you the most precious thing?
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. But the expenses do add up. But I won't let you leave empty-handed. Take this.
Oh.
And please do tell, what do you think of the settled systems?
Ship of the line cereal. Oh, yay, thank you for the cereal. I mean, meeting new people is my favorite part of space.
No argument here. I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot. I've got plenty.
She doesn't know I've emptied out her cargo hold. My fish. They look like they're from the Fifth Element. They look like the stones from the Fifth Element. So many beds. Why do you have so many beds? What's the go with that? I feel like... Oh wait, they're two different coloured Wilbies. Good old mortar and pestle, hey? So, Grandma, they exist. They exist. Ha ha ha! Sweet rolls. She definitely does have a lot of food. Kiffles. Alright.
I'm just gonna grab a quick nap.
Yeah, yep, you do your thing. I'm just, taking advantage of your hospitality. Ooh, and some condom tea. Was she hunting someone? Oh no, she loves someone. Right. She's been playing Game. Okay. Prawn pack, nice, alright. Sushi pack. Sushi. What books you got over here? History of the Pirates. Got the other two. What else you got, Grandma? What if I nap in your bed?
Rise and shine. We've got things to do.
Thanks, genius. Okay. Humidifier. Mustard microvase. That's more mustard colour. I suppose there's green mustards, isn't there?
Karen, we should have a talk. When you have
Like a
time,
good chunk of wine. Yes, yes, we don't have time. So stop fucking bugging me. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Lovely, lovely. Hey, Grandma. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, she's over in the middle now. Cubes of cheesesteak. Hey, Grandma.
It was a real pleasure meeting you. Keep on
It was a pleasure meeting you
traveling,
too.
dear heart.
What if I, I'm just saying, like, what if, yeah, Grandma, Grandma, what if, oh, I mean, it's a cool ship. How big is the cargo? 320, that's a bit shit. But it's such a cool bridge. The bridge is sick. Like, I'm a big fan. But I'm not prepared to execute a little old lady. Which is what I feel like you are bait for. So... I wish you all the best, Grandma.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate
That was...
for 5 hours.
Ooh. Keep coming across this sort of stuff. I am going to reach a point where that would be my ship. And I would then have 3 ships.
Nice. Clean sep there.
Goodbye, Grandma. Doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Cool looking ship too. So what does this ship look like? Okay, so it's very phallic. Very phallic looking ship. Let's head on back to that landing position and continue on with the thing that we're continuing on with.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Okay, fine. Now,
Yeah?
let's talk now.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
Yeah? I mean, I don't feel any different.
I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science.
So like X-rays.
Who knows how this encounter has affected your body
Or
or
magnets.
your mind?
Take me to your leader, human.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin.
Okay.
The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I mean, I feel like if they wanted to hurt me, I'd already be dead.
Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Okay. So you've never heard of these temples before?
As far as Constellation's concerned, you're the first human we're aware of that's ever encountered one of these places.
I mean, you were with me.
Now, whether you consider that lucky or not, that's another matter entirely.
Okay. I mean, I would have thought this would be exciting for you, to be honest.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Who knows? I mean, it's all a big mystery to me. Lots of different exciting things.
Indeed. A mystery that I'm, well, hopefully both of us are determined to solve. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude.
Yeah.
I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Well, me too. Also, when you dream, me also good for dreams.
Well, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be
I wouldn't
happening,
mind.
I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
You're welcome to stay here and babysit the dog and the snake lady if you want. That's a lot of numbers, Snorf. We've already been to this bit. We murdered these dudes. Okay. The ship landed in a different shape. I might go up onto that rock on that side
Next time,
and go around.
use your jetpack.
I fucking did. How do you think I got that high? Let's go this way. Everything hurts. Wait, am I over encumbered? Ah, fuck. Wait.
I'm listening.
Carry my shit.
Glad to haul whatever you need.
I picked up too much food. Also weapons, apparently. Why do I have a crappy maelstrom? And another rescue axe. I can probably just jettison him later. Balance boost pack. Extra helmets. How is the game I cannot play nor have any interest in? I'm sure you have zero interest in. It's good. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really liking it. Some of that's stolen. Dun dun dun. Carry my fish bowl. And my friend will be, and his friend will be. You've heard mixed things? I've heard mixed things too. I've heard mixed things too. But to be honest, it's kind of sort of up in the air, like it depends on what you value and how overhyped you are. Like how hyped you got for things that may not exist. You know what I mean? Like if you let yourself get overhyped with games and you start thinking about things that aren't in the game, when you play it, you're going to be disappointed, you know? Did I tell you what the Texas Chainsaw devs did? No. No, not at all. I haven't really kept up with that.
Time to go?
It's on Game Pass, but I haven't played it. It's one of those asymmetric, horror-y type things, so it's sort of like, oh, okay, I get it. They disabled crossplay for PC because of cheaters. Good. Not many game devs bother.
What was that?
Ow! You just shot the grenade out of the air. I wonder if I can throw that far. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Fuck. Well, whatever. Did I get him, or did you just take cover? Oh, you just took cover. Not good, all my friends who play it are on PC. Oh, damn. That's a shame. Uh-oh, too high.
Damn it! Die! Die!
Healing, please. Don't jump over the back here where I can't see you. That's very silly. Orion. That's a new gun. Where'd old mate go? Oh, he's running. He's out of here. Hey, bro, come back. Come back. Don't run away. You don't need to be afraid. It's because you're the weakest of all of them. Ah. Silly boy. I said it was temporary, it still just sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand the position, but... Okay, so did you come across any cheaters when you were playing with... Well, even without your mates? Assist. Calibrated Equinox. And you? Credits. Yeah, I'm encumbered again. Yay, encumbrance. War crime. Yeah, chasing down a fleeing enemy. Personally, I've never encountered a cheater. Apparently, most of the cheaters were victims and you main killer, so you had the most likelihood of seeing one. Yeah, it could have been luck. Could have been exaggeration by the community as well. I know that happens a bit in certain games. Because depending on... Well, that's one I don't have. Depending on your skill bracket, you might run into more or less cheaters. Anything else in here? Nothing, nothing. Soap dispenser. Succulents. Yeah, nothing amazing. Am I wearing my suit? Yeah, I'm still wearing my suit. Don't know why she's not wearing hers. You will say you fucking aboard Dead by Daylight, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre is stupid fun. Like, it's just pure fun. Did you play Friday the 13th? Dark Lager, hey? Alright. Learn more about the lair of the Mantis. Okay. I'm assuming there's going to be pirates in here. The Beast and Jay Gatto. Scary shit. That's just it. The Mantis is dead, and inside, who knows what we'll find. This is a bad idea. Okay.
Moms of Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a
Why
fairy
are you
tale.
bothering to
It's all
carry
to
all
keep
that
pirates
junk?
from going off the deep end.
I can't do much more of this.
I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Okay. So they could very well... She could very well have been Mantis, and all sorts of exciting things would have happened. Still have 0 rounds for the solstice. That's a shame. No rounds for the AA99 either. You never got the chance to play Friday. You also got Crusader Kings 3. You assassinated the Pope 5 times in 30 years. Sounds like it's a pretty bad job to have. Ditch the normal Equinox. Orion. Huh. Does good damage. Just a normal one too, it's not like a special one either. Well, let's see how it is. Let's see what this Orion's all about, eh? You murdered William the Conqueror before he could invade England. So does it follow, like, more sort of traditional history, or is it, like, a bit randomized? It's quote-unquote historical, yeah, okay. So like Age of Empires historical. Like it's like stylized. Oh, this is weird.
I never liked him anyway.
That's rude. Thanks, champ. I've literally just murdered 3 people. Daroma pack, eh? These body bags? Oh, they're body bags. Okay. It's a Kraken. I've only got one of them, and I'm pretty sure it's better. Better in Grand Crew spacesuit. That. I don't need another cutlass. The gold mine, hey? Credits. What is the gold mine? This lays a gold mine. The Mantis was loaded. The salvage top notch. And the good stuff's got to be further in. The payout's going to be extreme. Just got to survive until then. Traps took out Carver and Jang. Livy volunteered a couple of the others from Iron Dave's crew. Poor bastards. Just got to stay off Livy's radar. Okay. It's historically accurate until it isn't? Yep. Yep, artistic liberty. Ooh, succulent. No, Sarah.
Bye for now.
Not you. Nothing exciting. Secure access, hey? Mm-hmm. This is going to be the way out then. Automated message.
You are doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
Okay. Laser cartridges, beautiful. Yeah, and I was a big fan of Age of Empires. Really enjoyed Age of Empires. I kind of want to go back now that they've remastered the first couple and 4. Not 3, strangely. But 1, 2, and 4 are on Game Pass. Hey, where does she think she's going? Hey, 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 hey. Where the fuck did they just go? Ah, I didn't need that. Did she just sprint the fuck out of here? I like that they're all jump seats.
Guess they ran away.
No, she just ran down the hill. I know where she is. Ooh, a safe. Give me that safe. That goes on all of them. This one only goes on the outside. This one also only goes on the outside. So... they can't both work. But one of them will. That one has to go there. And this one... this one has to go there. Shit. Are there any that specifically go on the inner rings? Nope. So this one has to go with this one, I assume, to be able to make it a full thing. But this one... this one needs a weird 3 on it, and it hasn't got it. Because it's not an off-center 3, so the pins that are empty on the outer ring kind of make like a Y shape. Kind of like this one, but it's not that one. Because it would be... so this one is a red herring, this one doesn't work. It's got to be this one, which means it's got to be this one. So that means on this ring, so are there any that don't go to the center? That one. Okay. So let's say we are using this one. Can't go there. It has to go here, which means we need a 2-pin for that spot, right? I'm going to assume that's what we want to do. Then this one should be able to go here. And then that one should go there. Beautiful. Bit of ammo. Some credits. Furious modified calibrated mag shot. That's a new gun. That's a rattler with an actual fucking barrel on it. That looks sick. I thought the rattlers were garbage. Alright. I mean, I'm over encumbered anyway, right? Chromine, fragmine.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Companion affinity increases. Interesting. Okay. Oop. Well, that's alright. She'll handle it. Or she won't.
Get down.
What are you talking about? Actually, after this fight... whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone chill the fuck out. You guys just blew yourselves up. Good job. He's got a drum beat. Navigator power pack. Drum pack. A lawgiver. Oh, that's that rifle that I never ended up getting. Sick. I'll have that. Nope. I can't just read it.
Met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denebola 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
Yes?
Okay. Because what? So Marines say Semper Fi, because it's Semper Fidelis Fortitude, which is like together. Is it together? Together in. No, it's not together in glory. I can't remember.
I'll
But
only
Sarah,
carry the good stuff.
I need to give you a better gun. So I'm going to give you a good laser weapon. Probably this one. Oh, that looks sick. That's the same as old mate's one, but with a big fuck off suppressor on it. That's cool. I like that. Interesting. I'll give a... Orion seems pretty cool. I'm gonna give her the Advanced Solstice for now. Because it does way fucking more damage. I'm just going to give you some other random bits and pieces that I don't want to carry. It's a deep mining power pack. I like the look of that pack. Ooh. That's better. Okay, you can have that. You can have one of them. You can have that one. You can carry that. I guess you can carry some other stuff too. Just because it's heavy and I can't be bothered carrying it. Beautiful.
Maybe another time.
Wait, I forgot to
What
actually
can I
tell you
help you
what
with?
to equip. Hold on.
Feel free to drop some...
Where are we? That one. Looks like it does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. You should equip that. Spacesuits, you don't have any spacesuit on. I'm gonna get you to put that on. Power pack. I'm going to give you that one, I guess. And helmets. You can wear that one, I guess. Yeah.
Until later.
You gonna be good? I hope so. Yeah, she's got the gun in her hand. It has like a fucking 3 laser fucking predator sight. That's sick. I'm a fan. Oh, I thought it was on the ground there for a second. I was like, but there's nothing there. What else we got? Anything? Dead pirates. Right
Find
then.
anything useful?
Yeah, did you pick? Did you pick on a dead pirate? Lots of dead pirates. These pirates are really bad at being alive. So what, this door was like... had explosives on it, I guess? You know what, I don't trust traps. Oh, there's an autosave anyway. We're good. I don't trust traps. I feel like there would be issues if I get one shot by a trap, which I know in Skyrim, you could walk around a corner and get one shot by a trap. And if you didn't save recently, it's a shame. So I'm going to play it safe. More treasures. Notepads, things. Nothing. Oh. Hello, pirates.
Got another one.
Ah, this is pretty great. Oh, they just... Okay. I must have hit their pack, because that looks like it really fucking hurt. Guess what? Have a grenade. Oh, never mind. It went down the stairs. Have another one. Bit more than an arm, bud.
This is gonna end badly for you.
What you got? Bit of ammo for me? Oh, he's dead. Deep recon pack, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm encumbered again. Woohoo! I love it. There's more down there. Oh, there's another Orion. I can give her an Orion. Hey! Cut it out.
Who's next?
Probably the next one that's shooting at us. By them. Another grenade. Ooh, explosions. Love it. We've got some slates. You're on fire. Doo-doo-doo. Well, I've got a second. I want to see what those slates say. Hello, Robert. Sorry, I was in a bit of a firefight, so I missed chat there for a second. Thanks for the message a bit ago. That's alright. I know you were fascinated by the ship stuff. And because I'm putting the VODs up on YouTube, I just gave you the link there to be able to jump around on the 2.5 hours we spent doing shipbuilding and stuff. That way you can skip around and see what was changed and things. Perpetual encumbrance is the fate of every Bethesda game. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Except in this, as opposed to the other ones, in this, if you keep walking while you're encumbered, you eventually start taking damage. So that's fun. This is shit. Is this the one that I listened
So I
to?
met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard.
Listen up, scumbags. The assholes are on the move, and we've got to be ready. No, not the UC. Not the Freestar Collective. The ones that matter. Pirates, mercs, and those religious nut jobs. We always knew there were some places left over from the Colony War. Bases, labs, stuff like that. But now it's come out that there are even more. A lot more.
Okay.
Spread all over the settled systems. Looks like the big two didn't play by their own rules when they were playing war.
No one ever does.
Now it's a friggin' feeding frenzy. Everyone trying to find them. Trying to use them. So why shouldn't we? We have just as much right as they do. So let's go looking.
Okay, sounds good. And yes, I'm shooting dual lasers. I am indeed. This gun that I'm using at the moment, the Orion, has 2 barrels. They both fire at the same time. Oh, Leon's corpse. Found Leon's body. Looks like one of the damn traps got him too. Big fight over his body until Iron Dave broke it up. Managed to grab his cred stick though, so bonus. Gotta wonder if the Mantis' own son got nixed. How can we do any better? Wow. Alright. But yeah, the Orion, so I got 2 of them now. They have 2 barrels. And that's not a modification, that's stock. That's how they are. Which is pretty wild.
Don't let him get away.
Who? Who's what?
I'm going to end you.
Okay. Have fun, Stacy. Do. No treasures. This goes down and then back up around to them. So I'm gonna go up this way and murder them first. What? Wait, what? What? Where is Stacy? Stacy should have murdered you. Stacy? The fuck? Can't trust you to do anything. Susan? Okay. Alright, well then we'll go this way. We'll check out what's down here. Mantis revealed, eh? Explorers calibrated Grendel, no.
Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Well, there you go. Mum was the Mantis. All along.
Wrong day to piss me off.
You tell him, Susan. Drumbeat. Wonderful. Lovely. So that way I think goes further in where we need to be. Ah, it's a master lock. I need another level before I can get into that one.
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Yep, me too. Huh? Wait. Oh, she just shot the shit out of you anyway.
Ah, I see. Spaces
Good job,
are
Samantha.
infesting this place. Lovely.
Oh, she's observant. Ship repair fundamentals. The real trick to spaceship repair is to focus on the immediate and the pragmatic. To ask yourself, what can and should I be addressing right now to make my ship flightworthy? Space travel is exceptionally dangerous. We all know this. But focusing on that danger, obsessing over it, helps no one. In fact, thinking about it too much, especially when faced with a malfunctioning ship, can be paralyzing. Just keep it simple, and do whatever needs to be done, even if that means using scrap or salvage to keep yourself afloat. So begins Horace Yarn's Ship Repair Fundamentals, the go-to book for spaceship repair throughout the settled systems. Okay. This is just a nothing room for a bit of a shootout, a bit of cover. But we could have come down here and trot out. But over this way should
Looks
be...
like spacers have dug in around
Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes, they did. Certainly did. Ooh, hidden, but somebody doesn't want us to be hidden. Somebody wants to find us. Bounty hunter spacesuit. Alright. So you do have the different tiers. You have like calibrated and advanced and stuff of the same guns. Which is interesting. I don't know if that's a modification that we can change and tweak later. Or what? Advanced Navigator Space Helmet. Okay. An advanced helmet is going to be really good. Ow! Oh, that was not what I meant to shoot at, but I'll take it. The only thing is, this is not particularly accurate at a longer range. You dead? Oh. Still more of them. Like a bunch more of them. What's your gun ability at, rank-wise? As in perks? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I will put points into it, but at the moment, it's not hurting me that much to not have put points into it. But I will be putting points into it at some point. Nothing in there is worth it. Wait, this person's dead. I didn't do this one. Ow, ow, ow. I'm on fire! It hurts! Janice!
gonna last much longer.
That's a grenade. Oh god. Oh, it isn't like with skills of previous games, 1 to 100, it's just abilities and perks. Yeah, pretty much. Except, so with your perks in this, so if I don't think I've got any points, do I? No, I don't. If I put a point into pistols, pistols do 10% more damage. And then I'll get like a challenge of some sort, which will, for pistols, it'll probably be something along the lines of kill 25 people with pistols. And then I can put a point into rank 2. And then once I put a point into rank 2, I'll get another challenge, which will probably be like get 25 headshots with pistols or something crazy like that. And they go up and up until you get rank 4, which is like the max one. But also, you've got your first rank that you can put points into. And this one is spend 3 more points. You can see down the bottom, it's locked. Spend 3 more points in combat, so this skill tree, to unlock advanced combat skills. So these are advanced combat skills. And then this one is spend 7 more points in combat to unlock the expert skills. And then spend 11 more points in combat to unlock master combat skills. So even if you just focused on one skill tree, you would be at least level 12 before you would even have any of these 3 perks. What's the revolver? This one. Rapid reload. Spend 7 more points in combat. Oh yeah, I don't think I can. Oh no, I can. Reload ballistic weapons 30% faster. Reload energy and EM 30% faster. Reload particle beam weapons 30% faster. And then chance of hitting enemies to increase reload speed for all weapons by 50%. Are there actual revolvers? There is. There is 100% there is revolvers, because my dad was talking about revolvers even though the gun that he gave me wasn't a revolver. He's like, here's a revolver, and then it wasn't. But, yeah. It's, it's out there. Because these, okay, so I've discovered like 3 new weapons just in this dungeon alone. So yeah, so there's like an old school pistol, which, well, it's old school for then. I suppose it's old now. But like a pistol from sort of your classic. And then there's like sci-fi old. There's like your wooden framed sci-fi weapons, like this sort of thing. And then there's more like your sci-fi military type of stuff. And then like your more, I suppose, near future for our time, ballistic weapons and things like that. There's a lot of different things. But I've discovered a couple other weapons. Sarah's got them on her at the moment. But, yeah, that suppressor. I know, right? It's fucking massive. That spacesuit's better than Grand's one. Unfortunately. It's heavy as fuck, though. Holy shit. That's very heavy. That's very heavy. I'll wear it. It kind of like, kind of makes me look like Doom Guy a little bit. It's almost like a Doom suit. You look sleek. Yeah, this is my grandmother's suit. So, you know how my parents are in it. My mother said that my grandmother actually used to be part of the UC Marines, and this is her old set of armor. The bounty hunter suit, yeah, looks very much like Doom Guy. Yeah, and this is, I suppose you're right. Yeah, this is kind of like Gordon Freeman a bit. Just need a crowbar. Oh, am I not wearing a pack? I need to be wearing a pack. That was silly. I had no resistance because I didn't have a pack on. Oh, the helmets are the same. But I've got a sensor array in this. Helmets are the same resistances. Interesting. Sick grandma. Yeah, apparently she's a badass. What days are you streaming this week? I don't really have schedules or particular times. I have sleep patterns that I adhere to when I can. And at the moment, I'm not really. So I don't know which days this week I'm going to be streaming. I'll download Starfield tomorrow then. Yeah, I mean, it's like 100 gig, but if you've got Game Pass either on PC or on Xbox, it's worth installing, like, whenever. But even if you miss streams and stuff and you just want to sort of catch up on stuff, all those VODs are there. Like, I cut them down into hour or 2 hour chunks or whatever. And try and make them follow one sort of particular thing that we're doing. Hold on just a second. That's a human. Hey. Bang. Lots of right there. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Can you not? Oh, he's a boss. Wait. You're dead. See, watch, and he'll get his health bar back because he's got multiple. The red bar underneath tells you how many health bars he's got. You got Starfield for free? Nice! So it's cool, but yeah, like interacting. Yeah, that's cool. That's totally cool. No, I get that, 100%. I mean, that's why a lot of people come to Twitch instead of YouTube. Talk to Livy. Oh, that's the fucking boss of the pirates that was like sending people down. Excuse me, Mr. Spacer Vulture. Can you hold on to this for me? That'd be lovely of you. What gun is he using? Like a full auto version of one of these. I'm gonna run around. Use my jetpack. Hey bud, I'm behind you. Surprise! He hurts. He hurts a lot. He's going to kill me. Run away. Run away better. No, run away. Run away, you fuck! Everything hurts.
I'm going to end you.
Ooh. Where is he? Hello? Didn't hit him. How about that? How'd that go? That hurt ya?
I smell crazy.
Ah, fuck me dead. He hurts so bad. Your download speed is so garbage you can't watch Twitch and download at the same time, so I'll just do it tomorrow. I got the game with my new GPU. Nice. What GPU did you get? Listen. Listen here, prick. Oh, I'm out of grenades. Fuck. Do I have any other grenades? Frag mines, inferno mine, shrapnel grenades. Let's try them out. They sound fun.
Nothing. Nothing.
I think I hit a rafter. Try that. We getting close? Ooh, we're getting close. This gun is never going to fucking get a clean shot on him when he's in cover. Stand up, bud. Or don't. There we go. Beautiful. What did he have? He's a tanky boy.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
No. I'll take what I want. You got an NVIDIA RTX 4070. Ooh. Not bad. Nothing spectacular, but a vast improvement over my old 1070. I bought an entirely new PC. Ooh. Nice. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. To celebrate the internship. Ah, that's why, because it was a fully auto Equinox. I see. I can't unlock that because it's an expert one. Oh no, I can. Wait, what did I have? Oh, it was the master one. The master one was the one I couldn't do. Any just on the outside? Nope. Okay, are there any that go on the outside specifically? No. No, I'm gonna have to use 2. Okay. Not that one. I could use this one. And then a 1 pin. Try that. There was something that I could only use here. This one. It hurt, it hurt. Hey, it was worth it, I'm sure. Tech is very much about future-proofing these days. You wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk? Yeah, no, the internship. Yes, yes. Totally. Totally 100% the internship. Yeah, that'll work for the inside. These two. These two will be fine. Which means I can use any of the other ones. So... this one. And this one. And then this one. And this one. Light particle fuse. I'm getting ammo for weapons that I haven't seen yet too. Like I'm getting a heap of ammo for different shit that's just like... I don't know, I don't understand what they are. Really? What's a microgun? Star armor pack, shotgun shells, don't need the coachman. A microgun. Oh my god! Are you for real? Better damage against aliens, long barrel, compensator, tactical grip. It's a minigun, but it's a microgun. That's so cool. That's so cool. Another unlock. Oh, that's fucking wicked. I love it. Yeah, that only goes on the outside and it can go there. But I don't have any 2 pins that are opposite, so it can't. Unless I use 2 singles, which I really don't want to do. Well, that doesn't go on any of them. That only goes on the inside. That only goes on the outside. Okay. So if I use this one then, I only have to use one pin. Rather than 2 1 pins. One here that only went in the middle. This one. This one. Where do you want to go? There? Okay, and then I need like a Y-shaped one. There. That fits. But this one's nothing. This one, I put this in the middle. Right, it'll go there, and then I can put a 1 pin on it. That'll work. Do that one. Do that one. Do this one. And do that one. I do like the lockpicking. Lockpicking in this is pretty fun. Gotta admit. Okay, I've got a little bit of food kicking around. Some snackages. No books or anything I should probably be checking out. We've been following some audio tapes, not holotapes. The equivalent in this of holotapes anyway. All the way through here.
Can I help?
No, you were running past while I was looting. And we're basically in the lair of, I assume, either a bounty hunter or like a pirate boogeyman of some sort. Or boogie woman in this case. Star Roma spacesuit. So that's the spacesuit that goes with the other thing. Yeah, okay. I don't need that. Spacesuits are very heavy. But that's something that I'm keen for with this new setup as well. Is finally properly, well and truly getting into Cyberpunk. Oh, that's Leon. Credits, caseless. Oh, you just had a normal Leon? Okay. His final tape, final note. What do you have? Beers. Final recording.
Turrets. Mom, why the hell? This whole thing is a sick joke. Gotta get out. Oh, God.
What have I got that'll help me with persuade? I think food. Like alcohol and stuff. Plus 8% persuasion chance. Because I assume that I'm going to need persuasion for this character. I'm just going to have some wine, I suppose. Good old block of Minecraft wine. Delicious jelly wine.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Last letters for Eon, Ter, Ing, Ear, Nye, anything plural. Could be 4 letters, then dies. Starts with AM. Failures. Seer dies, absolute. Business, guardian, stealing, M, Mantis. Okay. Oh, this is a turret? Oh. Yeah, I'm not used to looking for them. That's gonna fuck me over. Hello.
Wait, don't shoot. I am unarmed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look, we can help each other.
Can
I
we?
can be useful. Just don't kill me.
Tempted, but still. I mean, spaces aren't usually the surrendering type.
It's because I'm smart. You've killed so many. I
Okay.
have nothing. No chance.
Very true.
So we can make a deal?
Sure,
This
why
place was
not?
full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped. And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
Right. Okay. How'd you deal with all the traps so far? I heard you were just throwing people into it, yeah?
No, sorry. If I tell you that, then I lose my leverage. They're ingenious. Took a lot of lives to tease them out.
Right. Well, I mean, it looks like this place really tore you guys apart.
It's true. So many of my crewmates are gone. And this corridor is the worst.
He's full of shit.
But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor. It is
Okay.
a grid. Those letters must spell something.
Okay.
There are so many words or small phrases.
How many words have you tried?
5, 6? It's hard to find volunteers. I really thought we had it with M. Mantis. Ah, poor Fred.
You're smarter than you look.
Why does everyone always say that?
Because you look stupid.
See? I've been helpful. You could let me go. Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this Mantis thinks. Please, let me help. And just give me a taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
I like to think of myself as a merciful person, and I love giving people the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know about this one.
Betray me and I kill you.
Spoken like a true spacer. You won't regret this. I will hold back here. And, well, good luck.
What is it? What? What? What do you mean? I'll help. Except I won't. Optional, find out more. What more is there to find out?
Keep your eyes on anything. Death is everywhere.
Okay, I will save then. Master unlock, but I don't have master hacking. Hey. His space has come their name. Damn, dude, rough childhood. Yeah, pretty sure it's very much like the all of the Mr. and Mrs. Raider that we would meet, or Mr. and Mrs. Bandit that we would meet. There's a lot of corpses in here. Okay, so what happens if I just... Oh, they're the turrets. I'm assuming that they're not going to want me to... Oh, yeah. Oh, they're level 46. That's bad. They hurt? Ow. Nope, never mind. We had a save there. They're high level.
Death is everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm well aware. I just had one myself. What do we know? How many letters is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So don't you walk on those plates. So what if... You said last words. Hold on. What was the final letters? What do you want to commit treason? What are you talking about, Snuff? Last letters. Eon, ter, ing, ear, ny. Anything plural. Could be 4 letters, then dies. Starts with AM. What do you mean? Does it start with AM? How do we... Does it start with AM? Nope.
I'm gonna go down.
Well, that was shit.
Oh, I'm hit.
What kind, Snorf?
Death is everywhere.
I know, thank you, friend. I am going to resave my save in the saviest save point of all the saves. No, it's not A. Is it Spacer, maybe? No, because it wouldn't be. Hold on. We got a handful of notes. Oh, I've got all the books because I fucking picked them all up, didn't I? Goldmine, Leon Volkman, final recording. Their arrival.
Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I
Could be
guess
Volkman?
it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in. So I met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear.
Nope.
Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until
Can't hop over him. Dropping stuff on him doesn't do anything. Final recording. Yeah, the final recording was just him being like, this is a sick joke. But one of those notes, because he does talk about the saying that she says over and over and over again. Sic semper tyrannis. What's that in Latin? What's sic semper tyrannis in Latin? It's tyranny. I think tyrannus is tyranny or tyrant. Tyranny, tyrant? Because, oh, or terrible? Terror? Because Tyrannosaurus is terrible lizard. But tyrant. Tyrant is like terrible. Semper. Because American Marines say Semper Fi, which is Semper Fidelis, or Fortitude, or whatever it is. Semper is always, I think. Something like that's how tyrants always are. Right. I don't know if that... Okay. We have a Y. You got a frag mine on him. We have a Y. Thus always to tyrants. Right. EYR? A. Okay. N? Yeah, it's Tyrannus. N? I. S. Lovely. Push button. Oh, you... Mm-hmm. Big brain. Yeah, well, they tend to give you
did it. It's amazing.
a lot of answers to things.
Now, you must be careful. There will be traps, robots, probably turrets. Very dangerous.
I understand. So now I'm going to save again. It's not in your inventory. That's not where you keep your save files. We can go that way. Can we go this way? Ooh. Lockpick in. We got any that adjust on the outside? We got a couple that can only be middle, but none that are only outside. This one's only 3 anyway. We could do a 2 and a 1. Do we have a 3 that can go outside? Nope. A lot that can't go outside. So we're 100% sure this dude's going to betray you, right? Ah, yeah. In some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it's... Lockpicking in this game seems hard. It's different. I like it. I like it. Yeah, totally he's going to betray you. 100%. But it's the how he's going to betray you. That's the kicker, you know? That can only go there. That can only go in that spot. Is there anything that can only go in the last one? No. Okay. We've got a few options. And I think I want to work out how to do the middle first. Because some of these don't go middle at all. So those two don't go middle. This one does. So we could go there, and then I could put a 1 in it, and it would be sweet. We could do that. Then do that, and the middle one will be done. So if I leave these two, we work with the rest of them. That's a lot of pins. Where does this 4 go? What's those 4? If this one goes... Are these 4? So is that going to be... Oh, bro. It's great. I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this.
That last
Fucking nailed it.
pick is so satisfying, isn't it?
Hell yeah, it is. And I got my digipick back, which is lovely. And some cheese. Cartridges. Modified arc welder. Lovely. Anything else in here? Or just the arc welder? Okay. Really? Interesting. Okay. Sure.
The Mantis has been a bounty hunter for decades. Imagine.
Did you see the minigun I got before? That's actually a microgun. Exterminator Explorer's microgun. Is he the Mantis? No, the Mantis is a woman, and she's dead. Because all those recordings and stuff is her, basically her will and testament, is she sent her only son in here to claim her treasure, but said that she'd set traps, and it was up to him to figure it out. And then he didn't, and he died. And then all the pirates rocked up and were like, my treasure. I got this, modified arc welder, shoots lightning. I don't know. Feel this microgun's like...
Treasure.
Treasure. Okay, since we did the lockpicking, I know I'm saving like crazy. It's fine. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, turret! It hurts! He's just running past it. What a dick. I like that. That feels nice. What are you doing, bud? You nuts.
Alert. Hostiles may be nearby.
Hey, robot! Ah, bullets!
System failure.
Ah, more bullets!
Damage. All system.
So this gun would fall under heavy and laser talents. I don't think it's a laser weapon. I think it's ballistic. Yeah, it's ballistic. This is a ballistic. I mean, there might be a laser version, or you might be able to modify this into a laser version. Did you just find that gun here? I certainly did. I found that here. I found this here. Even though I've got another version of this, I did find this here with the silencer on it. I found this here. I have seen them before, but very, very rarely. It was one in a shop or something. I found this here as a modified version of a gun that I've only seen once before. I found these here. The pirates were using these here. Sarah's got another one on her. Wait, Sarah. Come here.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Want to see what I'm carrying?
No. A little bit. I found this. A mag shot. Which does just a crazy amount of damage by the looks of it. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Like, I think it's because I just leveled up and unlocked, like, the next tier of weapons in the world. You need to visit this planet ASAP. I'm pretty sure a lot of the quests, while not necessarily procedural, they are different. So you can't necessarily go to the same planet with the same name and find it, because it is part of a quest. But I think that the actual gear itself, I think that the gear itself is because of my level.
Talk to you later.
Oh, they were the tougher robots. I didn't think that they were... Can I loot this one? This item is too heavy to carry. See. What if I hit it with the door? No, doesn't want me to loot it anyway. Why? It's just a robot. Okay. Guess I'm not allowed to loot that one. That's weird. Imagine if you're actually skilled with the minigun. I know, right? Get some upgrades into it. And there are different tiers of the same guns too, so... Oh, and armor as well. So, like... I have, where's one? So this is an advanced AA99 that I found from picking a lock at a very specific place pretty early on. So get lock picking as soon as you can. That's a good perk to have straight away. Lock picking and persuade as quick as you can. But I found this somewhere, and it just did way more damage than most other things that I had. And I didn't have any ammo for it. I couldn't get any ammo for it. It didn't exist. And it was funny because it was like in a security room that I picked the lock on, and there was a note next to them that was basically like, we had these guns delivered, but they forgot to deliver us the fucking ammo. So you could loot the guns, and they didn't have any ammo in there. So I didn't have any ammo to use them. But then I've recently got the ammo for them, fucking like 10 levels later. It's a pretty cool assault rifle. But the fact that it says advanced AA99 means that there are other tiers, so they'll be like calibrated. So you see this one's a calibrated Grendel. There's just the Grendel. And then there's like calibrated Grendel, which does more damage. And then there's advanced Grendel, which does way more damage again. So I've got a... I don't think I have any doubles of anything at the moment, but I've got no, I don't. I thought I had an Eon. Did I have an Eon? No, not an Eon. A fucking... Anyway, there's a gun that I have been using until I ran out of ammo for it, and it was like a laser pistol. Equinox. Equinox? Solstice. I was using a Solstice, and at the beginning I was using a Solstice because I found an epic one that had the perk on it that humans drop more medkits. And then it was dealing like 11 damage or something per shot. And then I found an advanced Solstice, and it was dealing 44 damage per shot. And because I can't really upgrade weapons yet, it was so much better. The prefixes that modify the gun, kind of like Borderlands. Kind of, yeah. Except Exterminator, Explorers. Exterminator is because of the perk, and Explorers is because of some of the modifications that I've put on it, or that they have on it. Yeah, it's interesting. Wonder if you can dismantle guns for their mods, special traits, and put it on other guns. You might be able to with perks. I didn't see it in perks, mind you, but I haven't really gone too far down the combat side of things.
Is it really
but you might be able to.
necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Hello? Oh, it's on the other side of him. What if... What if... I'll just use the Orion, I think. For now. Better see you're also a hoarder? Yep. Oh yeah. That's a dog one. I don't like that. Why have you got the door open? Close the door. Ah, it's not good. He looks like he has a lot of health. Don't let him hit me.
Another loser. Another notch on my gun.
Pretty sure I can hear another one. Wait, bud.
With my brains and your skill, we will make it to the heart of the lair.
Hello? Or is he glitching out? Oh, he's like glitching out and shit. Okay. The lair of the Mantis. Oh, elevator. Elevator that...
Thank you! Now the treasure of the Mantis will be mine! It will be... Wait. Turn off! Turn off!
Hello? Oh! Wheel? Suck shit, I guess. I don't even know what he did. He was just along for the ride. He didn't pose a threat. He didn't fuck with us. He was just there to say some things, and now he's dead. Does this take us back out, does it? All 0, okay. What else we got in here, hey? Anything cool? Anything fancy? Nope, that's a cup. Empty cup. Trolley clamp. What else we got? A chisel. What are you? Notepad and a notebook. Ooh, fancy. No treasure chest though. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Susan, it's mine. Mine, all mine.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. The lair now belongs to you.
Oh.
Inside, you will find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't been the best mother in these final days. I wish. Be a better Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
Don't be upset with me, Mr. Robot, please. Please, no. No, 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 no. No, no. Why? We're already in here. What sort of dick of a parent would do that? Are you gonna want to kill me? Like I've detected. But are you my friend now because I'm here? Says I'm detected. I'm assuming that they're going to be like the What is that red? What's this? Why does this go red? What am I looking at? What's here? What's that? I don't know why that's red. Well, red. I assume red means enemy. So... You guys are cool, yeah? I'm gonna assume you guys are cool. Also, I'm gonna save, just in case you're not cool. Hello. Ah, they're not friendly. They're not friendly. Why would you do that? Is this a mission planet area or a random one? It is a quest, but it's a random quest. Wow. It's not like a procedural, like, Radiant quest, like a settlement needs your help or anything like that. It is a quest, but it's a quest that I came across randomly.
I don't stock up on junk.
Shut up, woman. It's not a quest that I came across, like, from doing a quest line. It was a meet a person, find a thing, do a thing. And then it's like, you know, the old find a note somewhere and then that person takes you to a different place and then off you go. I don't like Sarah, but she's right. No, never. I don't take all the garbage. Is that a tank? It's a fucking tank. You had a tank in here. That's awesome. That's so cool. She's cool, Mum. I know, I'm looking for all the crap in here when I really should be getting the good shit. Ooh, weapon case, what do we got? We have particle fuse. We have a Nova Blast Disruptor. That's a new gun. That's a new damage type too. EM weapons, electromagnetic weapons. Because I've got laser weapons. This is an electromagnetic weapon. I got so many new weapons since I've been in here. This is amazing. I'm not expecting anything crazy. It's succulent. That's mine. Yoink. Okay. Let's have a bit more of a look around this warehouse. I have been eyeing off that ship up there. I'm hoping that dear old Not Mum may have left me that ship in her will, because I am also Leon. Like how you're going, Talkie McSkill man, meanwhile you're carrying so many guns around. America would be jealous. Yeah. I'm taking the guns so that nobody else can use them. Yeah? America. Well, that looks valuable. What is this? Can I have them? No? Okay. Bunch of stuff. Why does it look like there's more robots in here? Are there more robots in here? I feel like there's more robots in here. Why do I have two markers? What are the two different markers? Claim the Mantis' starship, claim the Mantis' spacesuit. Hell yeah, well. Alright, hold on. Let's go. Let's go. We'll quickly run over here. Over to this side. We got some stuff.
For God's sake, drop some of that rubbish already.
Security computer. Security log. Explosions detected. Emergency wipe 3 running. Defense contingency scorched earth initiated. Mainframe failing. Hard wipe at 97%. Security offline. Process terminated. Archive security log. Defrag complete. Devulclane access granted. Devulclane access granted. Devulclane unassigned admin role Mantis. Guest Devulclane enters. Exit. So that's going to be the mother. Process scorched earth interrupted. Data unrecoverable. Okay. I know, I'm looting all the shit that doesn't matter when there's some amazing things here, but I'm just saving the best till last. We have more robots, apparently. These boys are a bit tankier than the other ones. I'm going to die. He needs to die first. Oh my god. I wasn't watching my health. My health goes down real quick. I found those other robots I was talking about. Starship lift controls, eh? This is like the Bat Cave. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Can I... Nope. Already gone. Okay, we gotta go up to the surface again. Fun times. But I'm assuming going out this way. Nope, the other way. Open. I keep wanting to ask if your PC is running this fine, but you're playing on console. Yep, playing on Series X. Yeah, playing on Series X. Apparently it's 4K. I think. But I don't stream in 4K. See? Albatross, look. It's a bitten sandwich. Yeah, the only reason I'm picking it up is because I pick up all the food. Not because it's the sandwich. Yeah, see? Addiction broken. I don't know what that noise was. That was the computer. Scorched Earth warning. Please log off this computer. Process Scorched Earth has detected 3 unclosed documents. You have 1 hour to comply before admin override. Okay. Blanket, blanket, blanket. Come on. I gotta sit up. I gotta sit up. I gotta sit up. You've earned it. Doreen? Dorian? 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 Dorian. Dorian. Dorian? Doreen. I don't call her Doreen. Just call her Doreen. You must have thought I was crazy, but now you see it, right? Of all the people I could have chosen, I know you will fill the role of Mantis the best. If these computers will find in these computers you'll find the history of the Mantis. What the Mantis is today, it wasn't always the case. When reading the logs about the first Mantis, don't judge her too harshly. It was a volatile time, and before she passed the mantle, she recognized that the Mantis could be more than an opportunity to make money. It could be a symbol. Make the settled system safer. Strike fear into the heart of those that believe that they're above the law, above reproach. But most importantly, keep the secrets safe. Now, I'm off to retirement. Don't try to contact me. You won't be able to find me. I've left all you need here. The former Mantis. First kill. I've been forced to take lives of 4, but this was the first time I did so as the Mantis. It felt different. I was scared. More about letting everyone down than the fight itself. At one point, the Mantis' ship, the Razorleaf, was light years above everyone else. And she still flies well and true, but it's clear that I need to upgrade pretty much everything inside it. The hull's what matters, though. That's the symbol. But in the end, I got the better of Redera. I imagine there will be celebrations in the streets of Aquila City. Total scum. But I can't shake the feeling that tracker work is at its heart murder for pay. I'm not sure why the old Mantis chose me, but pretty much every Mantis has said that. Doreen Volantis? It's not Volantis, is it? No, it's something else. About Leon. I've been going through the motions of living, fighting, and carrying on, but all I can think of is, you have a year to live, Dory. It plays over and over in my head. I can smell the office. See the sad, flat eyes of the doctor. Details come back to me at the oddest times. It puts everything in stark relief. What's important, what's not. The most important thing is choosing the right successor. And I just know Leon could do it. I failed him so much. The job always seems so pressing. If I'm brutally honest with myself, the nannies and the boarding schools raised him more than I. But there's greatness in him. If only you could see it. I'm going to talk with my lawyer first thing when I get in the system. The wheels need to be set in motion. I'm having a good day today. I feel so normal. But I'm walking through the whole world like it's a cloud. Dory. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. So she was terminally ill. And couldn't do shit about it, even with all this futuristic shit. And, had to find a successor. And chose her son, who she didn't actually get to spend any time with. Because she was being the universe's Batman. The Silver Shroud. I didn't come here to frickin' feel. I know, right? How dare they? How dare they write stories that are actually half decent? I'm gonna sleep like an hour. Do I get well rested after an hour?
Hey there. Time to
You
get
do,
moving.
yes. What do we got in these? Probably nothing. Ooh, a little bit of treasure. No, nothing really. Oh. We're grabbing that in a second. Credits. Plenty of money. Bunch of food that hasn't been refrigerated for probably years. What else we got? Terminals, things. Spacesuit workbench, eh? Alright. I'll remember that. Now, I did see a trick, and I think this is the perfect opportunity to execute that trick. I did see a trick that you can do.
Some of your junk.
Basically with spacesuits, because of the way that mannequins and shit work, the spacesuit doesn't exist as an item yet. So it rolls it. So I don't know if I'll get like advanced or whatever, but there's a chance that it could be different. Now I don't know, because this might be like a legendary set that's exactly the same no matter what, and I feel like that's probably the case. But if you find mannequins with armor on them, you can re-roll them to have different stats and stuff. Saves coming? Yeah! Hey Jack, I don't want to go all political, but I read the game is pretty sexist in terms of NPCs. Like most people in power are girls and such. I don't really care, but I'm curious. Has Bethesda hopped on the woke train? I don't know. The leaders that I've met, I mean, aside from Sarah, the leaders that I've met were male. The pirate leaders, the leaders of the UC, military and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I believe people are just being babies, but I was curious. Yeah, that's totally fair. Totally fair. Big brain, I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't know if it'll actually work. I don't know if it'll actually work, Saint, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so we'll do this. Ooh. Okay. Sturdy. Weapons weigh less. Hey, that's pretty great. 4% chance to reflect damage. Blend in with the environment while sneaking and not moving. Galvanize for corrosive resistance and sensor chip. Extra accuracy while firing on the move. Incendiary, chance to ignite nearby attackers. Radiation resistance. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of it. Right. I am going to save again in case that was really cool. I don't really want to do this like a whole bunch. Then, because we've saved 2 times now, so we've saved this particular set of armor. Definitely some starter warlock set. It does look kind of like that, yeah. Or like the warlock set from like an Eververse warlock set. It could be starter. Starter was pretty basic though. It was like basically cloth and nappy, but it does look very warlock. But also, I am kind of a warlock because I can do this. That's pretty wild. Anywho, if I load this, which is the first one of the 2, and then I crack this open again and have a look at it. Blend in with the environment, antiseptic, mirrored. Wait, hold on. It is different. It is different. Airborne resistance, chance to reflect attacks. So Chameleon's the same. Ablative, liquid cooled, mirrored. So the mirrored on that's the same. Thermal resistance, incoming energy damage resistance. Damage less from aliens. 75% chance to reduce damage by 50% when standing still. That's pretty great. That's pretty great, but you know what? I'm going to fucking roll it one more time. I'm going to give it one more go. Do it one more again. Do this one. Ooh. That place looks sick. That looks very cyberpunky. It's got to be on neon, right? Okay, let's look at it again. Armor plated. So we got sturdy, antiseptic, armor plated. So it's not guaranteed to have the chameleon on it or whatever then. Okay. Oh no, because they're in different order now, I guess. So chameleon, hacker, +2 max attempts that can be banked while hacking. Oh, that's kind of cool. Reactive, chance to stagger. Antiseptic, repulsing, chance to disarm nearby attackers. What? What even? One more again. Sorry, I'm kind of just doing this to see what perks there are, more than anything. Because I really kind of like that first set that I got, which we have a save for. But some of the perks that you can get seem interesting. Minus 25% oxygen consumption, that's pretty good. Assisted carry, drains 75% less O2 when running while encumbered. That's pretty fucking good too. Beast Hunter. Incendiary. Antiseptic. Why is it antiseptic? Oh, 25 airborne resistance. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The plus 25% airborne resistance. I've been reading it as while you're in the air using your jetpack and you take less damage. But it's airborne diseases. Okay. I really appreciate weapons and armor numbers not increasing with level. It removes a lot of tedium. Yes. Yes. But you can also get different tiers of it. So you can get like calibrated and then advanced or whatever. It does say plus 25%, net 25%. Not 20. Oh, plus 25, not 25%. I don't know if that matters. Yeah, because it's a stat. It's a defensive stat. So you can see it's got the 55 airborne in green. It's got the plus 25 airborne resistance, not 20%. Yeah, damage. Yeah. Anyway, I was reading it wrong. I are dumb. These both have less oxygen consumption, which is kind of amazing. But I do really like the holster thing that makes guns weigh 50% less. I'm gonna do it just one more again. Just one more again. They're different types of armor. Yes. So like fire defense, corrosive defense, all that sort of shit. Assisted carry. Okay, so less oxygen consumption. Plus 20 carry capacity. Ooh. Bolstering grants up to 100 energy resistance, physical resistance the lower your health is. Corrosive resistance, chance to stagger nearby attackers. Corrosive resistance. Resistance from alien enemies. Plus 20% accuracy while firing on the move. See, a little part of me was like, I'll take the backpack and I'll re-roll these two, but you can't. You re-roll the whole set. But that's a cool backpack. Extra 20 carry capacity. Less O2 consumption. And more less. More less O2 consumption. When you're encumbered. Which I always am. But see, that's the thing. What else can we get on it? What other stuff you got? Chameleon. Plus 25 thermal resistance. Thermal resistance, oxygen capacity. Disarming. Dented, lead lined. Oxygen capacity. Okay. I need to stop. This is an intervention. One more again. Last one, I promise. And I'll take that other save. Just one more, yes. Just one more again. Okay. Also about the earlier comment, I did notice a lot of girls in higher positions, but I think that's always been a Bethesda thing. They just get a character idea and roll with whatever comes up. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I haven't really looked into it. And even then, I probably wouldn't notice, to be honest. Like, I don't see movies and games that have a whole bunch of males in power and go, they should put more women in power. I probably should think more like equality based, but I don't even think of it. They're just people. They're just people. Less oxygen consumption. Armor plating. Thermal resistance. Weapons weigh less. Mirrored, ablative. There's nothing here that's like jumping out at me though, so I am going to not reload the one that I'm... Not this one. In fact, I'm going to delete this one. It's gone. Now I'll do this one. Because I've already picked it up. Let's have a look. Weapons weigh 50% less. So look at our mass. Our mass at the moment is 527 out of 150. Huh, that didn't reduce my weight anywhere near as much as I thought it would. But that's fine. That's fine. This one is definitely a lot tankier though. Just doesn't have any perks on it. That one's pretty tanky too. Bounty Hunter suit, Tracker's Alliance suit. I think the Tracker's Alliance suit is the Bounty Hunter suit with like the little poncho-y thing on top. Kind of, basically. And then... radiation resistance. Chance to ignite nearby attackers is pretty sick. And then Grand Space Helmet. So this advanced space helmet is the same stats as Grand's helmet, but it's not a... It's not like a... army helmet, you know? Blended with environment while sneaking, not moving. Corrosive resistance, censorship. Yeah, like some of these perks I'm not going to use, but I suppose it's fair. Like the fair thing is it's like... that's my set of gear that I got the first time round. So I'm going to stick to it. You never care much. As long as they're well-written characters. Yeah. Yeah, same. I mean, even if they're poorly written characters, I don't even think about it. I don't think, oh, that character's really poorly written. You know, it was that character was forced into that position as a female, but it's... or a male, and be like, oh, they decided to put a male in that role because they felt like they had to, and it didn't really fit. And it's like, I don't notice. I'm shocking for it. I'm all for equality. I am. 100%. 100%. I believe in that. I believe the genders are almost like classes. There are benefits to playing as a barbarian. There are benefits to playing as a rogue. There are benefits to playing as a druid. There are cons to those things as well. But when it comes down to it, I don't actually notice, like, oh, there's too many of A, B, or C in this. I just don't. I should, but I don't. So I can unlock tier 2 of this shit now. Ships 10% stronger will automatically surrender to piracy demands. That's kind of cool. Enemy contraband scans are 10% less effective. That's kind of cool. I do carry a lot of spacesuits, yeah. You're an obsessive looter, so I can barely afford to carry one. Yeah, because I'm just sort of like, I'm going to be over incumbent anyway. I'm just going to take everything. You can force a target NPC at or below your level to stop fighting for a while. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I want that, so I can have more people. Hmm. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, you can have up to 4 active crew members. I want, like, a ship crew, like, of a whole bunch of people. Like, that's my goal. I want to build a big ship. I want to have a proper, like, Firefly situation going on, you know? I'd love a big cargo bay. Like, a big 2 high... Like, even if it's full of cargo and shit, like, that it looks like you can't really use it. for display purposes, I want a big, like, cargo bay area. I think that'd be sick. So where did you find the Destiny suit? I gotta write it down. Yeah, about that. So, the Destiny suit. I don't know if I have any on me. I think I do. Secret Outpost. Find that note. You'll find it. Or the note will find you. But find that note. Find that note, and you will have the Destiny Warlock armor or whatever. You got 2 of those notes? Read it. Read it. Go and do it. Because it's not just Destiny armor. There is more to it, which we are about to go and check out. I'm going to put a point into... healing. I know, but I would need to put more points into those skill trees anyway. Can I customize it a bit? Navigator helmets, grand stuff. Can we do anything with this at the moment? Probably not. I probably don't have any upgrades, but I can later. Mirrored Mantis spacesuit. Nothing. 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 And I'm guessing that the backpack is going to be the same. Nothing. Nothing. It is a basic boost pack too, so I kind of want a power boost pack. But that's at 8. Did I take my helmet off? Excuse me? Alright then. I guess I'm not wearing my helmet. Nothing. Yep. Okay, cool. Is this the way out? Is this where we go? Ooh, more treasure. Expert lockpick. This one doesn't go in any of them. That one only goes in the middle. I'm going to throw this around now. And there's so many like 2s and shit. That's dangerous. So all the 1s are going to be able to go everywhere. That 2 doesn't go in anything. So these 2 are useless. Which you would think would be a good thing, but it's not. This one only goes in the 2nd rank. So I'll put that there, I guess. Ah, we can only use one of them too. Is this going to be doable? Surely it will be. It's not going to be something that you can just fuck up, fail. We've got the outside ring sorted. I'll probably use that one and a pin. A single pin. And then 2 more single pins. Yeah, okay. It's doable. Do that one. Do that one. Then do this one. There we go. The locks are so annoying, I just quick save before each one. I don't mind it. I'm getting the hang of it. I feel like if I rank up, like the master one's gonna be rough. No, it didn't. I'm a boss. Fast and calibrated navigator balance backpack. Oh yeah. Plus 20 carry capacity. Yeah, that's not bad. I could probably give that to her. And then she will have higher carry capacity. What was the book that I just picked up? Something to do with the Aquila City? Original Aquila City Charter. Although Earth has been left behind, humanity shares an ancient compact between any form of government and its citizens. All individuals enjoy unalienable rights that may not be infringed. A government shall not intervene in purely private affairs. Why am I louder than normal? Why is my... yeah, it's... okay. Weird. A colony has complete autonomy on how they are governed and to manage its own interstellar relations. and all individuals in time of great need owe the government their arms and also legs, possibly even torsos, if need be blood, if the collective welfare is threatened. Thus starts the original charter for Aquila City. It has a list of rights and responsibilities of the citizens, as well as a list of the powers of the government itself. Possibly one of the most important documents in Aquila City history. Interesting. You're loud because you're reading about freedom! Yep, must be. Jack, you got other hobbies outside of gaming? Yeah. Nothing that I've really followed up on in recent times. With my ADHD, I do find myself diving headfirst into a topic, getting hooked on it, learning as much as I can about it in anywhere between 2 weeks and 6 months. Going crazy on it, hyperfixating on it, and then just being done with it and never really going back to it. ADHD brothers, very nice, very nice. Yeah, no, I was diagnosed a few years ago, which, yeah, was very surprising to me. But, yeah, it was what it was. You did that with Airsoft? Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of different things over the years that I've done it with. Yeah. 2 years. Can I ask how old you are? I'm in my 30s. But yeah, it was, yeah, I was diagnosed when I was 30. 33 here? Spot on. Well, am I? Hold on. I always have to think about how old I am. I think I'm 30. Oh. I'm around the same. Grandpa Jack? Hell yeah. Hey, look, I've been there before. Snore for a while consistently called me Dad. Research lab. Hey, here we go. I don't think I got any food for my research. But, oh yeah, I did. Okay. Some cheese. You can have some cheese. And beverage development, we got another Tranquility Sunray. We got one metabolic agent. Oh, and some overflow. Beautiful. We got 2 metabolic agent. Lovely, lovely. I haven't got perks and anything else for me to be able to learn anything. We need a whole bunch of food. I should go to like a food shop and buy a bunch of shit. Oh, this looks fancy and I don't even know what it is. What is this? What is that, Samwise? Tell me. What's the thing? Dad Laparade? Yeah. You're 25 since last month and you already feel old? Yeah, that feeling kind of doesn't go away. Because I know at 25, like, I don't know what your hobbies are and or were, Saint, but if you, to put it into perspective, you know, when you're in high school and you look like you go into like grade 8, I guess, or whatever the equivalent is over there, like early high school, you look at primary school kids and you're like, oh my god, they're so small. And you look at like the senior kids and you're like, oh, but they're so much bigger than us and they're older. And then by the time you're a senior, you look back at the grade 8 kids and you're like, oh, they're fucking tiny. They're tiny, tiny kids. Once you leave school, you go out, you start partying, you know, 19, 20. You're like, 18-year-olds are children. I know what's going on. By the time you're 25, you're like, 20-year-olds are dumb. They're children. They seem so young. It just keeps happening. That stays, doesn't it? It grows with us. Yep, certainly does. Certainly does. I'm not necessarily against it, but it's not a great thing. Tablets, vacuum tape, etc. I think we've pretty much cleaned this place out. There was a chest. Some other bits and pieces. There's a locker here. Just still can't grab any of these. Oh, it wants me to. Hold on, let's do this. Hey-ya! Get out of the cupboard. What are you? Come here. I think they're stuck. Come here. Yeah, I think they're wedged in there. They want to move though. Ooh, Digipick, I love you.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you though. The way out is up that elevator the other way, yeah? It'd have to be. I'm over encumbered as fuck. Not many Humvees I used to skate, parkour, destroy mountain bikes yearly, but now I just play games, take short walks, and work out a bit. I'll tell you what, Pokemon Go, and I've waned off it a little bit more recently, but I still play it here and there. Pokemon Go got me outside a lot more than I have in recent years. So I've been going to like the parks nearby and just sort of wandering around and stuff and walking down to the shorefront and things like that. Which has been nice. Is this the secure access door? It is. Can you open for me? Do you have a button? Or something to punch? Oh, here we go. Open. This way. This way is the way out. But, hobby-wise, like, I did a lot of, like, bartending and drink mixing and stuff. Over the years, I used to do events management. Estes. Estes is a great idea. I feel like it's been forever. I hope there's not a shootout as soon as I walk out this door. Hold on. Extreme solar radiation, but that's fine. Okay. But yeah, I used to do events management, so I used to actually run my own business. It was an events management business, spoilers. And that was a lot of fun. I really do love that. I still do. Still love doing that sort of thing, even though I get far fewer chances to do it these days. I enjoy, I suppose, a hobby. I like looking into voice acting and looking at the different things that you can do and the different sounds people make and like getting into that sort of stuff. Yeah, lots of different little things, little bits and pieces like that. Game, you play Magic the Gathering. I played the fuck out of Magic the Gathering, and I'm actually thinking about getting into it soon because apparently they're doing... So I've never played Commander. When I played, Commander wasn't really a thing. But I'm planning on getting into it. Credits added. Yes. This is my new ship, by the way. I got this from here, not just that suit. It was a bundle deal. I'm gonna check out what the fuck is in here. Let's see. On board the Razorleaf. Coffee mug. Desk assistant. Notebook. Is that what was on the elevator? That big one you couldn't reach? Oh, the big one you couldn't recall. Yes, yes, yes. Certainly was. Delicious, nutritious troll. Okay, so we have ads in here. We have whiteboards, logistics, things. What is this? Toilet? Toilet. Oh, we got a personal groomer here. Very nice. Always good to have something that vibrates in the bathroom. Oh, this is the navigation console. This is the star map. Oh, no, this is just a local map. Interesting. Okay. Kind of looked a bit like Serenity at first glance. Yes. Yes, yes. Med pack, very nice. What else we got? Love the Minecraft food. Okay. Is that a note? No. Maple cola. The chunks of drink really disturb me. The coffee. Okay. We got a succulent there. I'm gonna take it. Mine. Open the door to the cockpit. Is there... Where's the boarding? Is this boarding? Oh, there's a whole second floor. Hold on. Eh. Weapon case. What do you got for me? Nothing. Nothing. Ooh. Ooh, a modified Orion. Oh, hell yeah. What do you got on now? Reflex sight. Okay, nothing. Nothing crazy. But I'll take it.
Carrying too many odds and ends.
Shut up! You're not my mum. But yes, I'm looking at getting back into Magic the Gathering. Because of the fact that they're doing a set of 4 Fallout Commander decks. Like Fallout themed, like actual Fallout Commander decks. For 4 different factions. And I'm pretty keen for that, even though I haven't played Commander, but I feel it's a good way to get into it. Are they? Yeah, fucking oath they are. Yep. I saw it announced and I'm like, okay, it's time to get back into Magic. I've played a little bit here and there, but the last time that I played seriously was during original Innistrad. Original Innistrad, I played the fuck out of Magic, and like sort of like a set or 2 prior, maybe a set afterwards. But I played the year of Innistrad hardest. But I played online a fair bit too. I used to get duels at the Planeswalkers every year. Kind of hate what Wizards is doing, very FOMO tactics, but I just love playing Commander. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't really kept up with it. I just saw that that was announced and was like, ah, cool. Modified Orion. I'll take it. The reflex sight. Why not? Hell yeah. And all these normal Orions. Well, actually, the scope that's on them is pretty good, but I suppose the reflex sight would help. Because you're not scoping all the way in. Refined ground crew pack. Okay. So you can put a backpack there. Deep Seeker space helmet. So hold on, is this like an armor display room? What is this? Ground crew pack. Helmet display box. Weapon case. Is this like an armory? Minor hard hat outfit. That looks like the head looks like is it Bosk? I don't know if that's the right name. Star Wars Bosk. Princess Leia dresses up as him when they go to rescue Han Solo. It looks very similar to that. Oh, thank you for the YouTube subscription too, Robert. Just saw that. Did I miss the dude betraying us? Yeah, he locked the door to lock us into a room so that he could kill us and accidentally blew himself up. So he didn't even really do anything. But hey, I can say enough junk food to have the same effect as plastic bottles when I die. So as in you're just not going to decompose. Hey, Saint. Innistrad was my favorite set ever. I love Eldritch Vampire Werewolf Horror. Yep. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it. What's in this one? Calibrated Solstice and some ammo. That's fine. So I could store weapons in here, I suppose. Store them in here and display them and stuff. The storage crate. Does the storage crate itself have like a weight? It does, 150. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's a full-on armory. And what? This is a backpack stand. So for another backpack. But I can only put backpacks on there? Okay, fair enough. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm going to loot everything. But the fact that I can store weapons in here on weapon racks, that's pretty sick. That looks kind of like a weapon rack, but it's not. Calibrated Grendel. Not worth keeping, but well. Another backpack stand? How many fucking backpacks do you think that I want to keep? Like, for real. And then what have we got? Helmet displays. More backpack displays. There's no... armor display, though, I've noticed. Unless I'm missing something here. No? It's interesting that there's not just like one mannequin or something. What? Just fucking stay off the ladder. Is there a good way to see the ship from the outside? Yes, yes. So when I go to the cockpit in a sec, I'll be able to do like the external camera. The third person, I guess, camera. This place is kind of interesting. It doesn't have all the creature comforts that I would like it to have. But it's got a lot of storage boxes. This is an interesting little room. Oh, that's the captain's locker. Which doesn't have anything in it. Where's cargo? Is that cargo? That's cargo. Credits. Positron batteries and magnets and stuff. There's jump seats in here. You can't. It doesn't look like it's got room for much in the way of crew. But we'll see. I suppose it was supposed to be like the Batmobile, so... Any idea on how it holds up stat-wise to yours? No idea. No idea. Not yet, anyway. I'll be able to see it when we get back to, Doobity-doobity. Whatchamacallit place? Main home base place. Oh, the boarding thing is like here. Like up front. I feel like I'm missing somewhere on the ship. Like I've... We'll see. We'll see. It's like a less janky stealth version of your ship. Yeah, it looks kind of like it. Oh no, the boarding thing's on the bottom. Interesting.
Orbital insertion completed.
Yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay, so the question is, because I don't want to be scanned when I get back. Those huge missile pods on the backside. No. Oh, yeah, they're engines. So... Oh, shit. He found his way on board. Good parts and iron.
And appendages at the ready.
So, do I have... So here's the problem. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure... I'm going to store all resources at least. Wait. Okay, no. That's alright. Hold on. Is the captain's thing empty?
Yes.
Or is it... Right, so all that other shit's stored on the captain's locker on my other ship. Wicked. That's gonna be a bit of a drama. Okay, yeah, so this is our boarding. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Are all the lights on in here now? Never mind.
There you are. I've been counting the seconds.
Calm down, bud. Keep it in your pants.
I didn't think numbers could go that high.
I think my contraband is in another ship. Unless it's on one of these guys. But I don't think it is. So let's plot a course. Let's plot a course back to... Hello? Oh. No, I'm not sure where we're going. Here? Is this the one? What's this place? No, don't know what that is. Where is Alpha Centauri? Oh, over here. Let's plot a course back to Alpha Centauri. Where the fuck do you need me to go first? Oilman? No, Alpha Centauri. Yeah, but I know you can't jump to here. Right? Yeah, no, I know. But I don't know how to make you not tell me that. Ah, shit. Well, compared to mine, this one definitely doesn't like jumping far. Frame shift drive charging. Shared storage should have been a must. Yeah. What weapons have I got on it? I don't know yet. I'm assuming something relatively potent.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso.
I don't know where what Paradiso is. Just gonna quick save.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Listen, everybody. I'm not supposed to be here. So you're gonna have to handle yourself for a little bit, Paradiso. Because I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back to fucking Alpha Centauri. Oh, I can zoom out. I'm an idiot. Zoom out, moron. Set a course. To Alpha Centauri. Let's get the fuck out of here. Is frame shift drive from Elite dangerous? Yes, it is. Frame shift drive charging. Paradise nuts. Why you know Paradiso? Because I'm full of stuff. I want to take this to a landing pad.
I will never get tired of that.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space.
I know.
Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay. Oh, wait, there's contraband on the ship. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Yes.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
Who's fucked?
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
What about my ship?
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm standing down. But that's going to bring this particular VOD episode to an end of getting all the Mantis stuff. So I'm going to stop the recording for this now. If you're watching the VOD at a later date, whether it be a month from now, a year, 10 years, or long after I'm gone, I'm sure you'll hear from me again. And for those that are watching live, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I will talk to you soon.